Ross, 3-3 here at Chorley, a draw. Heartbreaking to concede right at the death. It might take you a little bit convincing to say that was a good point in the circumstances. I imagine that you are incredibly deflated after that because that was some performance.
Yeah, to sort of put the work in like we did and to get a point out of it. It's great, obviously, because Chorley are a top team and they're at the top for a reason. I know you have to give them credit as well. They fought back and they got the point that they probably deserved. But for me, you score 3 goals away on the road at Chorley, I believe we expect to win. The two decisions, the first goal obviously is not very good marking. Then it's a goal line scramble and they tap it in. The second one's a penalty, which I think it is a penalty. And the third one, I thought we just didn't deal with a long ball into the box, didn't get tight enough to stop the cross, and first contact wasn't big enough to get it out of the box. And then I think he shifted it and absolutely spanked it bottom corner. So really deflating. We've had chances as well to score more. I think Parker's had a 1v1. We've probed. Tom Scott had a nice shot at the end, but the score for it, surely, for me, I expect to win. And that is a massive shift. The boys put in an absolute shift, and I thought they played really well. Don't want to go through the whole team, but there's some real standout performances in there. But the boys are going to be sore because that was a real massive effort against a real good team, solid team in Chorley. I think we didn't. 20 minutes in the second half, I thought we stopped them, stopped their source a little bit, and then we got a little bit deeper, which is natural. Their fans started getting a little bit louder, and we sort of had a flashback of Kidderminster. As much as we don't want to go back that far, but I think that was sort of a feeling we had. And we made a couple of subs to try and freshen it up before Isaac came on and was running in behind. They made a few good tactical fouls, but you look at it on the road against Chorley, who've been doing really well. I think at the start of the game, I think loads of people would say take a point. I think, but to score 3 goals on the road, we want 3 points. But we'll take a point. We have to get on the bus, lick our wounds, because that feels it's a hard one to take.
Absolutely. I mean, you mentioned all the stuff there. You mentioned about Parker's chance to make it 2-0 in the first half. You've not mentioned Tom Scott almost bending it miraculously into the corner right at the end to nick it when he wasn't far away. The players, I mean, you said it already, they ran the socks off. I mean, that is a team that are battling and doing everything for the cause. How do you pick them up after that?
I think that was a good, solid performance to digest. I think it wasn't the performance, really. It was just moments. Now, the penalty, centimetre lower, it might rebound off the crossbar, but it's a tidy penalty. First one, we need to mark better. Centre-half gets a free head. Second one, we need to mark better. It's a penalty. Third one, we need to stop the cross. And first contact needs to be a lot stronger. Sam said he might have saved it, but I don't know. It's close range. He's absolutely walloped it. So we'll have a look at it. But in between that, goals aside, I thought our performance was really good. I thought our second balls and our first contacts were really good. We played the conditions well. It's a bit of a wobbly pitch. From the side, it looks quite nice, but when you get on it, it's a bit wobbly. I thought we mixed our game really well, and I thought the game plan in the first half worked really well. We got in behind them, worked down the sides of them. And Tom Scott was a bit of a makeshift centre forward today, and I thought it was outstanding. I could go through the whole team, but I think that performance was really good today, and he got his goals he deserved.
You call Tom Scott a makeshift striker. He looked like
Michael Owen.
Yeah, he was brilliant. That's exactly what you need from your team, isn't it? You step into those positions where they're not quite comfortable, but he stood up to the plate today. And I know you say that you don't want to go through the team,
Yeah.
but I mean, first half, personally, I thought that was the best Oxford City performance I've seen all season in a half. Is that something you echo?
Yeah, we worked hard in a week. We worked on different things, different personnel, different system. And I thought it looked really well, looked really good, sorry. And we saw really good glimpses today. And I thought what we was doing was working. So the boys took it on board. And I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm not saying we drew the game because no one sort of executed the game plan or switched off. It's just moments, really fine moments that we're sort of digging our own grave at times. Little things on clearances, staying with men, really sort of split-second stuff. In between that, shape was really good, discipline was good, work ethic and distance covered was really good, combative, winning first contacts, getting stuck in, winning tackles. It was all there. It was just, and I'm talking, it feels like a loss, but it's not.
It does feel like
it feels like a loss because we put in everything, and I believe we needed to get that win. but football's cruel at times. We could have scored another one, but can't fault the effort today. The boys are going to be disappointed, it's natural, but we've got the coach journey to get over that. The boys will get some food, play some poker and get back to sort of the good feeling, because I don't want it to be dreary or suicidal on the bus, because we've just come to a really good Chorley team, great fan base. They put pressure on you to make it difficult, and we weathered it. And just 3 moments that decide a game, and it's a point, not a loss.
Yeah, when they just settle us, I think there'll be plenty more positives than negatives to take from that. Let's look forward. Southport, I almost said Southend then. Southport at home on Saturday. Good to get back home. If we play like that, the win is coming, isn't it?
We've been playing well. It's moments of games that we've switched off, or clearances have been a bit loose, or maybe concentration for 5 to 6 seconds. Really small moments of games that decide games. So as long as we keep addressing that, I thought today we did that, but again, a few moments that different moments. We've not really conceded a sort of a penalty like that yet. I know Byron got sent off for one that was crazy, but I think that you need a bit of luck. You need to generate your luck. Today, I thought we generated enough chances and performance-wise all over the pitch to get that luck. But a point is better than a loss away to Chorley. It could feel a lot different if we'd have lost that game. So loads of positives to take it to our next game at home. If the boys apply themselves like that and they work as hard as they did, and they stick together and keep believing in what we're doing, things turn. And to score 3 at Chorley is something to praise as well. Not many teams can do that. We should have had 4. So there's plenty of positives in there. Just 3 moments we need to digest and have a look at.
Ross, thanks very much for your time.
Cheers.